Hey y'all, I had to sit down and really tell the story of what happened last night. Right now, still wiping that sweat up off me. Yeah, and when I get up in a few minutes, start walking, y'all can still see that it's coming out. See, somebody had, I ain't gonna say somebody. These were the people I thought I, knew, like legit business people, y'all. Like a real legit lawyer type shit that bring big money and shit. And let me tell you one thing, these people are really crazy. In the public eye, they look like, see, they be in the courtroom looking like this, what they call that poker face. But behind closed doors, these people crack the fuck up. It's just like you dealing with a psychotic person. And mind y'all, she said congratulations. And at first I didn't believe she was a lawyer, the way how she was, y'all. And until I seen shit like she was a legit lawyer. And mind y'all, she liked this black, I ain't gonna say the names, but I will be saying names in the future. This particular guy. And a particular guy was talking to me. And then the first thing she kept saying was this. She said no, she said leave all men alone. Leave all men alone. Blah, blah, blah. I said, ma'am. That man been after me since I touched down out here. I ain't even let that man touch me or nothing like that. Why you think every time he come around me, he be, she said, I see he been acting shy, blah, or, he been acting like that towards you. But she said, but he be talking to a lot of women on the phone. I said, you talking to me like I got a commitment with this man. Because people got to understand that when people be, I have a lot of people that come and want me, give them like a wise advice. But I kept feeling something was off with both of them. I never trusted them like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't know that I knew that he was one of the ones that was in that park too. That night that shit went down at that transit center. And I mentioned that shit yesterday. I said, why them dudes keep looking at you like that? I said, and the way he was acting. And it was so obvious. I said, oh my God, I know you. I said, you was that nigga at that park. At that transit center when that shit was going down. I said, bruh, are y'all plotting on me, my nigga? He was like, nah, cause when I tell y'all, when y'all talk to these, like a person like me talk to these killers or anything like that, they by themselves, they be stuttering like, no, you is that. I said, bruh. And I ain't gonna forget, that's when we sat down at that park. And him and her, they been concocted a plan when they was out and about. You heard me? So came back like real late. Shit was weird. I looked at her. I said, you like him, huh? I said, baby girl, me and that man ain't, hell nah. I got more than values. And, hold on. That's when he was like, he'll roll this up 333 on the clock. That should be done on Most High God. The prophecy must be fulfilled. That's when he was like, roll this up. And mind y'all, this the first time that this motherfucker asked me to roll anything up. He never asked me to roll nothing up since I known him. But here's the crazy part. Ever since that shit, because I see him like he'll appear and he'll disappear. He'll appear, he'll disappear. But little did he knew. I remember them niggas in the park. And I kept saying like this. I kept saying he looked familiar. And I ain't gonna never forget, y'all. And after I rolled all that up, and I don't even know if the nigga switched the blunt out of what. Cause y'all gotta realize people gotta be smooth when they be around me. So he did switch that motherfucker. He switched it out. Cause when I smoked it, and mind you, and then all of a sudden he just like he went to sleep type shit. But when I smoked that shit, you heard me, the blunt like that, because I kept looking at it. Yeah, them motherfuckers tried to kill me. That shit was laced with so much. Like, I'm gonna be real, they gave me lace blunts before in the past and stuff like that everywhere I went, trying to get at me. But it didn't work. So what they did, somebody put a lot into this. They put a lot into this, like they probably laced the cigar and the weed. That's why I tell police, y'all put that shit down. And it just something came like black, like something. It just like that. And I was like, what the fuck? I said, nigga, what the fuck did you do? What did you give me? What did you give me, bruh? And then I got up, and then I ran to the bushes, like, because it had shade there. It was hot last night. I ran up, because I don't know what they thought I was going to do over there. I ran straight to the bushes to the shade, and I had sat down. I would sit down, Indian style, looking down. And I looked up, he was just sniggering. He said, come on. I say, no, bitch. You don't see me sweating? I just started sweating quick. I said, what the fuck did you give me, my nigga? What did you give me? He said, no, nothing. He turned to, I said, what the fuck you and that bitch had plotted? And look, y'all, and when I had pulled, thank God, it's just like God had gave me stuff like for the right reason at the right time. And I forgot I had bought two Pop-Tarts. And I opened up the, hold on. I opened up the, let me get up and start walking. So I can finish the story. Cause I'm gonna catch the bus. I'm gonna catch the bus all the way, all the way down. I don't need nobody in my business. But hold on. But I had ate that brown sugar Pop-Tart, and everything it just like something. It just came down quick. When I started walking, I started jumping. I started seeing the police, the same people that were, with that same shit. I said, fuck. And then and he said, let's go over there, have a seat right there. And you know what I'm saying? He said, cause I gotta get ready to go to work in the morning. But I said, no, bro, fuck this. He said, no, calm down. You gotta really calm down. I said, no, I gotta go. So when I had sat down, bro, that's when I pulled out the blueberry Pop-Tart just to make sure that when I ate that last one, and it was this white van. It was like a SUV. It was a white SUV and two other cars, a white car and a black car, and it was other cars like they was parked off like when you get ready to turn a section, like in the woods or some shit. You get ready to turn like right or left or some shit. They sat there for a minute, and I said, hold on, let me pretend like I'm ready to go to sleep. I laid down on that sidewalk. I feel like something really going on. That's when the cars were getting in position. And I got up, I said, well, I knew it. I prayed to God, I said, Lord, this is the time I need that supernatural strength come through. I said, and I started repenting about everything. I started repenting. And next thing I know, I just said, keep my body up, bro. So I make it home. Do y'all know there was an hour and 7 minutes walk at nighttime? And these motherfuckers just followed me. I walked inside of a store. And fuck what they were saying about the cups. You gotta pay $1.59. I said, look, sir, I need this ice. Like, and I guess you see the look in my face. I wasn't going out like that. He said, you could get it. So I had got it, put some drink in it, walked out that bitch, and that's when these y'all know how when motherfuckers be teasing you like you something about to happen to you. And these motherfuckers playing drunk and shit, all type shit outside. I was praying my ass off, bro, and I just kept it moving. And I hit this person up. I said, look, I said, look. I said, I know I've been late. I said, right now I'm about to pass out, and I kept tripping forward. And they guided me all the way to where they was. And when God, you know what I'm saying, like when I say God hide you, and you heal up, see, don't let me sleep. Cause when I go to sleep, my whole body heal up like ain't shit happen. But we can still feel the effects. You hear me? Oh, I tell y'all, can't trust everybody. Don't give a fuck who they are. You feel me? And these are the people who you least expected that did that. So they tried it. I'm still here. I'm talking about it. And then gonna hit me. And then look, y'all. The text message they sent me, they want me to shut up. No, don't piss me off. It's too late.